friends, it's Amanda here, and today we're talking about a brand new collection from ColourPop. This is the Wild Nothing collection. We have so many pieces in this collection to get through, and we are seeing some new formulas, some new products, a couple of things that I'm really excited about. This collection is very neutral, very nudie, so I didn't feel like a tutorial would be super helpful. So we're just going to be doing a bunch of swatches, a bunch of comparisons. So let's start with the cheek products. We have 3 pressed powder blushes. Can we talk about how cute and pretty this like very floral cactus packaging is? I love the whole Grand Canyon, but make it a hipster watercolor vibe that we have in this whole collection. This packaging is beautiful. The little compact is like a mini version of those big Super Shock highlighters that they've done in a few collections now. Blush Crush, Nude Mood, and the tie-dye collection all had a jumbo size of this packaging, but those were all Super Shock highlighters. These are pressed powder blushes. So these are not a Super Shock formula. The packaging here is plastic. It does have a locking clasp closure, so it is not magnetic. The shade names are pictured on a sticker on the back here. Then when you open up inside, there is a nice size mirror. Then you have the blush pan in here. This is the shade that I'm wearing on my cheeks today. It's called Crossroads. This is a deeper terracotta type of shade. I don't know if you can tell here, but there is a little gold sparkle throughout. All 3 blushes in this collection do have that sparkle in the powder. We have a bright pink blush, also with some gold shimmer. This one's called On the Horizon. Lastly, a soft apricot blush. This, of course, does have that gold shimmer, and this one's called Wayfarer. So here are some swatches of all 3 of those blushes side by side. That way you can get a feeling for the similarities and differences, and hopefully that helps you decide if one of these shades might be right for you. Oh man, let's talk lips. I am so excited for this because ColourPop is introducing a lip oil formula. And if this is your first time ever watching one of my videos, then you're like, oh yay, cool, lip oil. If you've watched me for a while, you know I am obsessed with tinted lip oils. This just makes my little heart so happy. This is the Cactus Blossoms Luxe lip oil set. This beautiful packaging. I really like this. So this set slides out like this, and then we see 5 lip oils inside. These do have a little bit of a special packaging. You can see the print on the caps. Give you a little close-up of the lip oil here. We've got the gold printing on the cap, and then even the lettering here on the word Luxe. It looks a little fancy. There is a very flat paddle style applicator, and this applicator is very flexible, nice and soft and comfy on the lips. I'm not going to do lip swatches of these oils because frankly they all look very similar on the lips, but I will show you just an arm swatch with all 5 shades side by side. With the exception of the clear lip oil, the nudier shades all look pretty darn similar, so I think this is the best way to really explore the colors. We have the clear lip oil, which is called Dewdrop, a very pale beigey nude called Skinny Dip, a soft rosy nude shade called Playa Vista. The one I'm wearing today on my lips is Hot Shot. This is a very medium, warm, almost terracotta type of nude. You can tell I have a type. And lastly, a rosy berry shade called Bangle. Now, I love a lip oil. I really enjoy the Luxe lip line in general, and these are reminiscent of the Luxe glosses. They just have a little bit more slip to them, and of course being a lip oil, it does have that nourishing lip balm type of feeling. Not that thicker or stickier feeling that a gloss has, more of a slippy lippy, you know what I'm saying? So these don't last a super long time. Lip oils in general are something that need to be reapplied pretty frequently. The pigmentation is decent. I love that we have this little range of nudie type of shades. The only thing that I don't like about these lip oils is the scent. Now, it's a very subtle scent. I know a lot of people disliked that passion fruit scent that the Just a Tint lip crayons had. I liked that. I don't mind a fruity scent. These smell like licorice to me, and I'm not a fan of that. Now, once I apply them, I don't smell it anymore. It's just when I sort of crack open that tube and am physically applying the product is when I smell that licorice scent. So wearing it is totally fine. It's not strong enough of a scent to be a deal breaker for me, but I did want to point that out. I try my best to make you guys aware of any scents or fragrances. I know some people are just sensitive to it or don't like it. I'm so thrilled to see this. I love lip oils. I love this warm nude color story that we have going on here. Still a fan. I just don't like the scent. We have a whole lot of eye products in this collection. The rest of this video is going to be dedicated to different kinds of eyeshadow. First up, some of my favorite formulas. I feel like this is kind of a hot take. I don't think everybody really loves the Jelly Much shadows. I love the Jelly Much shadows. We are seeing special packaging, of course, on the outer carton and on the little Jelly Much shadow itself. The lid has this special print on the top. It's so cute. I know I keep saying that. We have two new shades, a light champagne type of shade called Mojave Moves, and then more of a rose gold color called Mystical. These shades are super pretty. They work really well within this collection. Now let's take a look at some comparisons with these two new shades. I wanted to give you a couple of comparisons with Jelly Much shadows that I already have in my collection. Like I said, I'm a big Jelly Much fan. I know not everybody is. If you've struggled with your Jelly Much shadows, go and check out a video I made a long time ago at this point called Jelly Much 101, where it talks about how to apply them and also how to revive them if they dry out. So I'll try to remember to link that video down in the description for you. If you are somebody that has struggled to love your Jelly Much, I got you. Alright, another new product, another new formula. I'm starting to feel a little like personally attacked by this collection. First we had the nude tinted lip oils, then we had more new Jelly Much shadows. I feel like I'm the only person on earth that wanted more Jelly Much shadows. And now we have a line of cream eyeshadows, and if this one is not MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, which is a staple, an absolute staple, it's something I use every single day. Now there's a ColourPop version. It's a brand new product. This is a cream shadow. Here's a close-up of the packaging. This is special packaging. I really hope that we will see a permanent line of cream shadows introduced. If I know ColourPop, then I feel like that's something that will happen. This is not insider information. This is just me guessing, hoping. This is just like a typical cream shadow, little glass pot with a plastic lid that screws off, and then your shadow is inside. We have 4 shades of these cream shadows. Bronco, a more warm toned, sort of yellowy beige. Then we have Laurel, which is a little bit more neutral, cool pink. A mid-tone neutral tan called Camouflage. And then a deeper brown called Moonbeam. So here's Bronco and Laurel. That way you can see the difference. And then Camouflage and Moonbeam. I don't have a very large collection of cream shadows at all. I know despite all of this, it's just something that I don't really have a lot of. They were really popular a couple years ago, and I had quite a few then, but they have since expired, been decluttered, been donated, passed on, whatever. And I just don't have a lot anymore. But I'll tell you what I do have is an unhealthy obsession with my MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly. So I did want to do a comparison between my Painterly paint pot and the shade called Laurel because they are super similar. I wish that I had some more paint pots to compare. I have a feeling that the shade Bronco would be pretty close to the soft ochre paint pot, and I think the shade Camouflage would be pretty similar to the MAC paint pot in Groundwork. That's very exciting. I love seeing new formulas coming out, so I hope that we will see some more shades of these cream shadows, maybe some fun bright colors. I don't know, fingers crossed, but I am always excited to see new products and new formulas. Speaking of excitement, let's talk about the Wild Nothing palette. I love eyeshadow palettes, I love ColourPop palettes, so this is always the most fun part of any video for me. Just look how pretty it is! If you thought it couldn't get any better, guess what? No press glitters! Yay! Put in that little YouTuber sound that we all use. Yay! Take a look at the palette here. You can see it's their standard 12 pan layout. We've got a mixture of finishes. On top here, this one called Sultan and Spirited are Super Shock shadows. We have 5 true matte shades, then we have 2 mattes with glitter, and then 3 just regular shimmer shades. I do want to go ahead and show you the back of the palette. No eye safety warnings, no asterisks, no glitter, no pigment warnings. This is just a free and clear safe palette. I love to see this. I love to be able to show this to you. I feel sort of 50-50 on the color story in here because I understand the vibe. Like I said, it's sort of that watercolor Grand Canyon soft wash of summer. I understand it. I just feel like I'm missing a little something. This packaging that I've been oohing and awing and raving about the whole time, this beautiful like florally cactus type of theme they have going on, I feel like it's just not quite there. I wanted to see a little bit more of the theming in the actual shades in the palette. Even something as simple as, instead of one of these taupey brown shades on the bottom, what if we had a little olive green matte shade? What if we had a little soft violet lavender type of shimmer? Just something to give me a little bit more oomph. You know what I'm talking about? I want the inside shades to give me the same feeling that I'm getting here. And it's almost there. It's just like not quite there yet. Let's take a look at the swatches of this palette. As always, I've done both finger and brush swatches. All the swatches are done on the inside of my arm with no primer down first, just the shadow straight onto my skin. The finger swatches will be pictured on top, and then there will be corresponding brush swatches below. As always, for my brush swatches, I'll use my e.l.f. flat eyeshadow brush, and I'll clean the brush off in between each shade using my Veromona color switch. That way there's no shadow transfer between swatches. So let's take a look at those swatches now. Overall, I'm very happy with the way all of these shades swatched. The finger and brush swatches look pretty close to identical. Mainly just the Super Shock shadows are more opaque with the finger swatch, but overall the formula seems really consistent and really nice across the board. Now that you've seen the palette swatched, let's get into a whole bunch of comparisons. I think I ended up doing 8 different palette comparisons. No matter how many I do, no matter what I choose, there's always going to be one that I don't show here in this video that you guys want to see, and I totally understand that. I do my best to pick the best matches and things that I think are going to be most requested, but do not worry, I will be taking comparison requests soon. Keep an eye on Makeup.Just.For.Fun on Instagram. I'll open up my Insta stories and you can request the exact products, not just palettes, but anything in this whole collection that you want to see a comparison that is not in this video. Leave your request. I'll do my best to do as many of those comparisons as I possibly can, but until then, let's take a look at some ColourPop palette comparisons, and then I'll wrap up all my thoughts at the end. I really hope that those comparisons are helpful for you guys. I sort of gave my reviews along the way, so I'll just try to wrap everything up in a nice little bow here for you. I like this collection. I like everything in this collection. I don't love everything, but I like everything. When it comes to what do I love, this blush in the shade Crossroads, love it. All I'm wearing on my cheeks is this blush. I am not wearing bronzer. I am not wearing contour. I never wear contour. I'm not wearing highlighter. It's just this blush. It looks so pretty, so fresh, so just like summertime, sun-kissed. It's cute. I like it. I love it. I love the packaging. I love this blush. No one is surprised. I love the lip oil. I love lip oil. I love ColourPop. I love Luxe lip products. I love nude shades. This is just sort of made for me. Despite the fact that I don't like the scent of these, I still love and will use up all of these probably pretty quickly. And lastly, the cream eyeshadows. These are really amazing. My favorite is, of course, the shade Laurel, which is a dupe for my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. When I did the side-by-side swatch with Laurel and Painterly, and I was wiping the swatch off, I had to scrub this cream shadow off. The MAC one wiped right off. When I wear the Paint Pot, I don't have any problems with it creasing or coming off, but this is a long wear cream shadow. This is something that's going to go on, it's going to stay on. It does seem to dry down a little bit more than the Paint Pot. It just seems like such a good, solid product. I'm very, very excited about these. This is one of my top picks from this collection. Just all around great product, great quality. It's going to be very useful in my collection, so this is one of my top picks for sure. Whew, okay. Now's the time when I want to hear what you think about this collection. Are you interested? Are you into it? Are you feeling a little bit bored? I always love to hear what you guys think about things too. Even if we disagree, even if we don't like the same things, that's okay. That's what it's all about, right? I always love to hear what you guys think about things too, so make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Whew, prices are going up. It's getting expensive. Let's just start over. Straighten ourselves out. Man, my dog's laying right next to me, so if you hear her little collar jingling, that's why. Neutral. Okay, ma'am, please. Excuse yourself if you're gonna be loud. So these are not a super shock. Dang it. Every time. Am I just too old and too weird to say something like, it's a chill vibe? I don't know. Who cares? I said it. It's fine. Anyway, I'll calm down. On my arm. What is happening?
Alright, people. Build.
I'm definitely putting this in the bloopers. It's okay, little doggy. Thanks for hanging out with me. Are you having a nice day? Oh, she's a good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. I feel honored that you would rather lay next to me than lay on your comfy dog bed. Oh, my goodness. Okay, hello. I gotta finish filming now, but I'll give you more pets later. Does anybody else just have full-blown conversation with their pets? I can't be the only one. Clear a little space, do a little swatch, pet a dog tonight. Somebody's got a new intro song. Okay, try again. To get to the whew, I feel like I was talking a mile a minute. I'm still doing it. Mama's got a lot to do. I think I'm gonna take a couple days off from posting or checking online. I think I'm just gonna take a little break. Doing this all day, every day, all the time, sometimes you just need a break. I might just take just a couple days. I'm not like quitting or anything. I'm just taking, you won't even notice, don't worry. The only person who's gonna notice is me. Sometimes you just gotta let yourself thrive. You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. Okay, I got other stuff to film and other stuff to do, so I'm gonna go do that. Love your face. Wash your hands. Stay home if you can. Wear your mask. Thank you for watching. You're so special to me, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!